What's up, everybody? It's Beast, HMB sponsored athlete, proud and representing. Today we're doing a Q&A session, and I'm going to be answering one question about a guy who is wanting to increase his bench. He asked, I'm trying to increase my bench press, and I've seen a lot of people use boards in their training. How does this benefit your bench, and how do you recommend using them in your training for someone who hasn't before? For people who don't know what boards are and what we're talking about, essentially they're 2x4s or blocks of wood shortened up that escalate from 1 board to 4 board to 5 board depending on your gym preference or whoever you're working with. And what allows that to do is to fill a gap between your chest and the bar as it's coming down. Instead of bringing the bar all the way down to your chest, you're bringing it to where whatever you have the board set up. So if it's a 2 or 3 board, it's filling that gap so your momentum stops and breaks at that point and then comes back up and fires up. Why would we do that, you're asking? There's different problem areas in the bench press that people have. Now, if you have a problem with the explosion and the pop and the tightness coming down to your chest and getting midway, you have stuff like band work. You would do negatives, you would do a long extended pause reps and explosion with lighter weight. There's different movements and exercises that you utilize for that. Now, on the flip side, if you have a problem with from your sticking point to lockout, which a lot of people have, you need to get that oomph for the lockout. You want to work on that. There's movements for that and exercise for that. Floor press. People use a floor press, and along with that, people use board work. There's other things that you can use boards for, but essentially boards are for grinding out a sticking point and being able to cut your momentum early and work your way from lockout. So heavy lockout sets. People use that in raw. People use that a lot more in shirted because you're breaking in that shirt over time. It's still a good tool to use for if you're not lifting in gear. What I mean by gear is single ply and multiply. I'm a single ply lifter and a raw lifter. I utilize boards in both areas because it helps with the lockout. In my opinion, it's a good tool to have, and it's definitely something you should try out. It might not feel comfortable at first, but it's going to help you in the long run if you're serious about increasing your bench, and if your problem area is lockout and through the grind time, but you need to focus on your whole bench press. That was a great question. Keep them coming, but until next time.